minority reflection on the first and second sessions. The Senate had scheduled a retreat for all members today, Monday the 4th of March 2024, at the Allege Grand Hotel in Nairobi, under the theme reflecting on the first two sessions of the 13th Parliament and drawing a roadmap for the remainder of the term. We, the members of the minority side, have left the said retreat in protest at the hypocrisy of the Speaker's office, especially the open disregard to the rules of the House and contempt directed at the minority side and its leadership. We wish to give our reflection on the first two sessions to provide context for our action this morning. In our considered opinion, the Speaker's office is one of the biggest impediments to the proper working of the House for the following reasons. Number one, capture of the legislative business. The legislative process in the Senate has completely been captured in the first two sessions. We have seen a baggage of unconstitutional bills, all sponsored by the Kenya Kwanza regime. The Constitution, under Article 96(2), requires that the House considers and debates all legislations relating to devolution. In the first two sessions, we have seen neither consideration nor debate on key bills that clearly claw back on devolution. These include the SHIF and the Health Promoters Bill. We have seen the emergence of phenomenon where shortcuts are taken to fast-track government bills, limit debate on the floor, and elected leaders asking the Speaker to put the question without any debate. This phenomenon was taken to absurd heights during voting of the DORA 2023, when the majority side voted against the recommendation of the House's own Committee of Finance, allocating counties 407 billion. In the same breath, private members' bills sponsored by the members of the minority have faced a myriad of frustrations, including undue delays to the pre-publication stage, publication and processing at the committee stage, not to mention scheduling for debate. Our members have also complained of outright plagiarism and hijacking of their legislative ideas by various ministries. The best example of this is the Digital Health Bill, initially sponsored by Senator Hamida Kibwana. This is part of the reason we saw no point of participating in today's retreat, when it is clear this pattern will continue in this session. There are a number of manifestly unconstitutional bills currently before the House, including the Water Bill and the Housing Bill, amongst others. Number two, unconstitutional limitation of the representative powers of the members. The Speaker has made it impossible for members to present matters affecting the electorate for debate on the floor. This is done in various ways. Firstly, the Speaker has repeatedly and without legal justification refused to approve questions and motions sponsored by the members of the minority. In this last session, motions to censure the Cabinet Secretary, Moses Kuria, for his attack on the media, the Inspector General of Police for his conduct during the opposition protests, and many others were rejected in order to protect the image of this regime. We have also seen well choreographed attempts to stifle debates on the floor through the unequal application of the standing orders. some members of the Speaker's panel appear to be under instructions to allow numerous and repeated frivolous points of orders whenever a member of the minority is on the floor. There was also disproportionate meting out of harsh punishment for alleged transgression by members of the minority without even leaders being thrown out of the slightest infraction. The latest such incident involved Minority Leader Stewart Mazayo with Senator Veronica Maina presiding. Despite a formal complaint written to the Speaker on the conduct of Senator Veronica Maina, the Speaker has neither acted nor even had the courtesy to respond to the complaint. This continues a pattern of ignoring communication from the minority side on various matters, including reorganization of committees, which the Speaker has flatly refused to act upon months after this was communicated to him. The leadership of the minority has attempted to dialogue over these matters, including at various retreats with the Speaker and the minority and the majority leadership. But no action has been taken to correct the situation. In view of the foregoing, the minority demands the following action be taken by the Speaker. Number one, immediate recusal of members of the panel notorious for stifling debate and not applying House rules equally. Number two, immediate response to all communication addressed to the Speaker from the leadership of the minority, including the complaint on the conduct of Senator Veronica Maina and reconstitution of committees. Number three, strict application of the standing orders during debates without bias, as well as the Speaker ruling on each point of order.